Janusz Michalek joining me for this one as we look back on Tottenham against Everton. 5 goals in the end. Janusz, earlier this week I was talking with Stevie Nicol about it, and he picked this to be the more interesting or closely contested match of the Premier League weekend, but it was still pretty much all Spurs.
Yeah, more drama than needed if you're Spurs, really.
Big drama.
You look at Lukaku. I mean, he's the sort of player that didn't really have an opportunity to do anything most of the game. But when given that opportunity, he can certainly score. We know his quality. But for the most part, I thought Spurs dominated. Just a much better team, very well balanced for the most part. I mean, we all know how good they are at home. This is the 12th win in 14 matches for them. 2 draws. They're undefeated at White Hart Lane. And they play like it. They play with a little bit of an attitude, of course. Having Harry Kane scoring and contributing the way he has been over the last 3 seasons is incredible. Well,
you mentioned the 2 players that, of course, I wanted to talk about next, because before this game, it was pitted as Harry Kane against Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku definitely making a big contribution for the Toffees, becoming the Everton's Premier League top scorer with 61 goals. How do you see both of their contributions?
Well, they're different players, but they both score. If you look at Harry Kane, of course, I mean, look, we've always doubted him, right? This is kind of the 3rd season since he's come on the scene for the most part. Scoring in the 1st season, we wonder, it's that a one-off. Then he continued that last year, of course, plenty of goals, 25 as well. And after a slow start often. And this season, he just continues to show how good he is. But I don't think we should be surprised. And let's not forget that he's got plenty of support as well, the sort of support that he needs, not just in the wide game, of course, when you have Rose, Walker when available, or Davies, of course, but with Eriksen and his partnership with Dele Alli. Handshake or not, however juvenile you find that, it just goes to show they have a good partnership on and off the pitch.
All right, thanks so much, Janusz Michalek. So Tottenham doing what they can to keep pace with Chelsea, and Harry Kane keeping his eye on that golden. Harry Kane is talking about his manager, Mauricio Pochettino, at Tottenham. Says he is ruthless, Shaka, if you cross him. But that's technically a good thing based on the transformation that Spurs has gone through. Let's have a look at some of the stats since Pochettino took over from Tim Sherwood back in 2014. 154 matches, 71 wins, 46 draws, 37 losses. Shaka, what do you make of this transformation that Spurs has had under Pochettino?
It has been astounding to witness. When you think of the squad that he inherited, and let's remember he had, 18 months at Southampton to get to know the Premier League and remember the job he did there, and then took over an expensive and underperforming squad, and has now made this into the youngest squad in the Premier League, a 3rd place finish last season, which is Spurs' best finish since the 89-90 season, where they also finished 3rd. And when you look at their net spend over the last 5 years, of the top 6, Spurs' net spend £1 million. Compare that to Manchester City of a plus 400 million. And I think right now Spurs are in a way better position to finish. Well, as you know, Alexis, I think Chelsea win the title. I think Spurs finish 2nd. Compare that to Manchester City and a Manchester United, who right now are still kind of battling to finish in the top 4. I think Spurs are in a better position, not just for this season, but for the long term. Adding to the fact that Spurs will be looking to move into a new stadium in a couple of seasons. As a business, Spurs is moving in exactly the right direction. And I think as a business, you need to tie Pochettino down for the longest possible term, because the job he's done so far has been second to none, and he is exactly the man you want to take into the future.
All right, well, to ask if Spurs are title contenders is probably not the right question, because they have flirted with it before, as they are doing even this season. But many Spurs fans will be asking, how soon do you see them hoisting that title?
Well, and that is a catch-22, in that as much as I make the case for Spurs as net spend, because of the money in the Premier League, because of the commercial machines that the likes of Manchester United continue to be, and the backing that City have, it's a tough league to win, in that you're not quite sure who's going to do what in the transfer window and to what extent. Now, can Spurs continue to contend? Yes. Now, again,
spend more?
Well, that is the challenge, and you're going to be taking on the burden of a new stadium in a couple of years, but financially you're in a good position. Can you continue to attract the top players, or do you continue to rely on the development of players like Kane and Dele and Dyer coming through your system or buying at a very young age, and they settling in as quickly as they do. Now, not every young talented player acclimatizes to the Premier League as well as Dele does, and that is the catch-22, or that is the conundrum that not just Spurs but everybody's trying to figure out right now.
All right, well, time will tell indeed, but as for now, we can definitely say that Spurs are title contenders.
That was a little bit tighter than you'd like at the end, wasn't it?
It was. We done so well. We controlled the game. We was 2-0 up. Probably should have been 3 or 4-0 up. But 2-0 is always a dodgy scoreline. Obviously, they went and scored, and then it's a nervy last 10 minutes. And yeah, when Dele scores in stoppage time, you think it's over, and then all of a sudden they score. It's I thought we deserved the win today, and we're very happy.
Well, Dele, your goal proved to be vital in the end, didn't it? But how significant was this win today against this Everton team?
Yeah, definitely. I think they're a tough team to beat. You know, home and away. They got some good players and they hold a real threat. So I think I think we dominated the game until the last 10 minutes where it's got a little bit shaky. But I think all round it was a strong performance from us, and thankfully Hayes got the goals as well.
Terrific first goal, wasn't it? Was that shot always in your mind when you took possession?
Yeah, it was funny. Christian and Eric Dyer were just having a few shots after training yesterday from about that distance. So, when it come about, I got a bit of space. I thought it was a bit windy out there. If I can, just get a little wobbler going, and managed to go in.
Good afternoon's work. 2 more goals. Or should you have the match ball again?
Yeah, I wanted the match ball again. I had one chance in the first half, just after my first goal. I probably should have scored, and one right at the end. I tried to dink him. I should have just put my foot through it. But I'll take the 2. But slightly disappointed that I didn't get another match ball.
He's a great manager. He was very successful player on Barcelona, but now he's in Everton like I am in Tottenham, and we have ahead a very tough game. I think. Him and me, we are very focused in trying to design the best strategy to win and to get the 3 points Sunday.
Would one-season wonder, as I suggested he was, Harry Kane be a perfect fit at Real Madrid?
Oh my God. Please. What do you mean? Harry Kane is not a Real Madrid player. Simple. I'm answering the question.
You have to say 100 million. It's a conversation.
Tell you what, will you pay $100 million for Harry Kane?
Just say 100 million.
The reason I'm saying that, by the way, Harry Kane would score goals for fun at Real Madrid. So I'm kind of not sure where he's not a Real Madrid player, as in has he reached the Bale or Ronaldo stages yet? No. But I'll tell you what, if you said to me, who would you want as your centre forward tomorrow? You've got a choice of Harry Kane or Benzema. I don't think it would be quite as straightforward to choose Benzema.
Right, but the line ahead of Harry Kane would not be Benzema. It would be Lewandowski. It would be Aubameyang. It would be so on and so forth. You just continue to go down that line. I mean, when I'm talking about superior, top-tier strikers, I think Lewandowski is superior to Harry Kane.
Yes, so do I.
And so
I agree with you there, yeah. I just think that he could score plenty of goals for Real Madrid right now.
Okay.
Is he better than Lukaku?
Lukaku. A bull in a China shop.
Should Joey Barton's acting abilities get him an Oscar or a Razzie Award?
How about a size 12?
Up the bottom.
Yes.
What size do you wear, Steve?
12.
Yay! There you go.
Is that a volunteer? Are you volunteering?
Oh, yes.
That is it, everyone. Thank you very much.
Anytime, Dan.
Shaq, you got a 2-hour drive home now.
Yeah.
That seemed like a piece of cake after driving to Carolina.
Easy breezy.
What a
lemon
place,
squeezy.
Take it easy. That's where Mrs. Moreno is from, isn't it?
Yes, she reminds me of that every day.
Any snow there?
No snow.
No.
It's gorgeous.